What is up, guys? My name is Lovable Loki. What I'm going to talk about today is a lot of sketchy stuff, so if you can't handle this, just make sure to back out of the fucking video, because what I'm going to talk about is really personal, and it's going to go really emotional, or it can spin out of control and go nowhere. So I just really want to talk to you about three things today. My playlist, me personally, and what's going on in this video. So let's find out. So basically today, I want you to know this. Oh, I'm like starving right now. I didn't eat at all today because it's my my anorexia kicking in. But what I want to talk to you about today personally is just everything going on with this playlist. I'm making a playlist called Gamersly Season 1. It's a remake of my Gamersly. People are like, that playlist is already out. I'm like, yeah, but that content I had on that playlist, I have to say personally, I didn't like it all. So I'm revamping that playlist. But what people don't know about this playlist is I'm going to be going around with my side up over here, and we're going to be going on little adventures, interviewing some gamers who I think have interesting backstories. So if you personally think you have a personal backstory that you want to talk about, and you have an interesting story about why you went into gaming, that's what I want to hear. I really do. I find interest in people with backstories because it just inspires me, because it lets them know that their voice matters. In a world where everything is just controlled by just so many, few people, and anyone's opinion just gets shot down, I'm just going to change that. I'm just going to be the one who basically comes in and says, hey, your opinion matters, I care. As cheesy as that sounds, because people are probably looking at the screen like, the fuck is he talking about? I'm just saying this now on a personal level. I'd love to interview some interesting gamers with some interesting stories. Stories can be happy, sad, emotional. I don't care. If you want to open up to me on camera, I will be down for it. If you're in the New York area, we can meet up and do it, but if not, I will do most of my videos on Skype. Unless I find someone really interesting, I will find my way to that kid and I will try to interview him. If I got real money off this playlist, I would love to travel the world just to interview people. As cheesy as that sounds too, but like I said, I have no money. My money goes towards my hair gel, so I look somewhat attractive for my 3 viewers. You guys, keep it real. But back to the other news. The reason why I'm doing Gamersly Season 1, this remake and everything, is because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and gaming has just been a way of just bringing other people together. Like for me personally with gaming, if it wasn't for gaming, I would not be sitting here right now. I can tell you this now. Because gaming inspired me so much to learn how to be into writing scripts, to drawing a lot more than I used to back then. And also just taught me just more things about life, and just really a lot of things. A lot of my decisions, I have to say I thank gaming for it, because it just taught me what's right, what's wrong. And I have to say this now, if I never got into gaming, I probably would just have been dead by now. I would have fucking just killed myself. I'm not even saying this jokingly, I'd be dead serious. Because back in high school, my life was literally hell for me socially. I can't say family related, just socially, it just fucking killed me. So gaming, something very traumatic happened to me back in high school. I'm not going to talk about it, this isn't Dr. Phil, but let's just say let's just say because that traumatic experience for me just made me go into gaming. I shut everyone out and went into gaming, and that just taught me I can still survive today. I'm still here today because of gaming, and I'm gonna thank gaming for that. Because if I didn't go to gaming, I would have had nothing to go to at all. And people can take that any way they want. I don't think if people are gonna look down on what I say, I could really care less, but I'm just letting you just know this right now, that I really think that gaming is just a way for people who have personal issues, stress, emotional anxiety, just to go to. And that's why I'm going to be going around and trying to find the greatest people to interview, and that person could be you if you want him to be. But what people don't realize is that, yeah, I might be interviewing people with great backstories, and that doesn't mean that your backstory is nothing to me. It could mean something to me. I'll try to talk to you and communicate with you, and if you can tell me your backstory, that'd be great. In order to contact me, just go to my video description below, there's a Facebook page that no one ever clicks on. It's called Lovable Loki on Facebook. You can message me there personally and just message me and say, hey, blah blah blah. This is my backstory. So yeah, if there's gonna be like trollers inboxing me about like, hey, yeah, like my dad inspired me because of his penis, I'd be like, oh, hilarious, you'll get blocked. I have some admin actually working on my inbox, so if people do troll, you will get blocked. I'm sorry. But what you need to know is I will be adventuring off into the world, finding some interesting people in this playlist. I'm not going to try to do all of them on Skype. A lot of them we're going to be in real life, where I'm going to have someone film with me. And I will be bringing the side up with me, and I will be bringing my longboard, and we're going to be going around places that I have never been to, and I really can't wait for this playlist to begin. It will probably, the first episode might air next time a video on Gamers to the End comes out, it's going to be out too. And I have to say this now, I have a lot of people working on this playlist with me. Well, not really a lot, but I have my cousin, she's going to be a director for it, so that's going to be interesting. She's going to be directing a couple of my other playlists as well, so this is less stressful on my part, because I technically got like, 4 series I'm working on right now, and I'm probably losing my mind. But yeah, there's that, and there's also the fact of the matter is what's going to be happening with this playlist. I know I had a Gamers to the End Season 2, but that's just all this content I have from Gamers to the End Season 2. I'm probably just going to move all that old footage or content to a different playlist. So yeah, that's going to happen. But I really want to say this now in closing for everyone here, that your opinion matters to me. Your voice matters to me. That's why I'm making this playlist. That's why I'm making this video right now as we speak. If you have a story, you can share it with me. I'm not going to judge. Unless you're going to be some kid who's just going to be like an asshole and just wasting my time talking about stupid shit where it comes to like the fact that you bullied other people to make you feel better, I will not interview you, I'm sorry. But if you're a good, kind person that actually has a story that wants to be shared with the world, I will interview you and I will talk to you, okay? That's what you need to know personally. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little like my voice is just, I'm losing it and I've been yelling all day. So, because I was recording a video and there's a lot of stupid people in my party, so a lot of yelling was involved. But that is the reason. What people need to know in closing personally is just that don't be embarrassed for opening up to some random kid on YouTube. It's probably sketchy. Like, okay, there's this kid on YouTube. He wants to interview me and just plaster out all my emotions and feelings out on the screen. That's not what the reason is, though. Like, if you really want your voice to be heard, I will share it with the world. That's up to you, okay? That's not up to me, that's up to you. But what you also need to know personally is that if you do this, there's no turning back. Because I'm going all out 100% with this playlist, and I want you to be 100% with me as well. Psyduck here is just a little partner, just to make all the emotional levels just go down a little bit. He's my little partner, my little gamer to the end. That's what I'm going to say in closing, actually. People are going to ask me, what is the questions going to be asked? The questions are just going to be simple, generic questions, but the last question, think this one hard and long, okay? And then you're going to probably hear someone in the background be like, that's what she said. Okay, funny kid. But really, the last question I will be asking, if you ever get interviewed, or someone who I'm interviewing, is going to be called, why are you a gamer to the end? And I don't want you to overthink that question. Just be brutally honest. You can have a 2-page paragraph, or you can have just a simple 5-word response. The only reason I'm telling you this now is because gamers to the end is just something that we can all stick by. When you're a gamer, you stick with the people you work with. That's if you're true friends with them, though. If you're a gamer, you know other gamers, and those gamers hang out, and gamers get to open up to one another when they game. You ever realize that? Like, when someone games with you, they'll be a lot more open with you if you game with them, because they trust you if you play with them together. Yeah, you can call them assholes and douchebags all the time, but I'm just saying this now. Even though you're a gamer and you play with your friend, you can open up with them. Like, believe me, I have so many kids on Xbox that I talk to personally on like a personal level. I'm not saying like I'm making fun of them. They open up to me, I'll just open up back to them. Just don't get mad that it's supposed to be a double thing. Like, someone opens up to you, you should be able to open up to them. It shouldn't be just one way and not the other way. So, believe me, if I open up a little bit more in these interviews, just keep it to a minimum. I could care less. Just let it know that things are going to be different from now on with my playlist, and I hope you like what I'm going to be showing you today. Also, I want to say this in closing. People ask me, why am I a gamer to the end? the reason why I'm a gamer to the end is because everything about gaming just changed me as a person. And I also said what happened to me back in high school. If it wasn't for gaming, I think really the life I have right now wouldn't be the same as it was back then. Because I started gaming in 11th, I played video games of course, but legit gaming, like Xbox 360, Halo 3, that's like the first game I actually started off on was, I started playing Halo 3 back when it was great. Oh my god. Halo 3 is always great, but I got Halo 3 right when it came out, and I played online, and I got to play with some great people. A lot of people who I don't actually know who they are anymore, to be honest. I had this one kid on my friends list, his name was Unlucky Frogs, because my gamer tag back then was Unlucky Charms, so we switched their gamer tags. I had this one kid I used to be really close friends with in real life. He switched his name to Unlucky Guns or something, so we just kept everyone changed their names to Unlucky, 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 so it came to the part that I had to actually change my gamer tag to something different. These were the gamer tags. I have 7 gamer tags, right now. I'm just going to say this now before I close this video. I had Unlucky Charms, that was the first one. Captain Crud, people are like, what the fuck is that? Then I switched to Dr. Ball MD, which was a Robot Chicken skit with they made fun of the droid from Star Wars. Then the next one was Liquid, one was Exploding M&Ms, that was the other one. Actually no, I'm sorry guys, I lied to you. First one was Yellow M&M Dude, then it was Unlucky Charms, then it was Captain Crud, then it was Dr. Ball MD, then it was Exploding M&Ms, then I switched to Liquid Bomber, and I switched it back to Unlucky Charm. Actually no, it was in between Liquid Bomber, I switched back to Unlucky Charms, then it was back to Exploding M&Ms, and then it was what? I think Unlucky Charms again, and I switched it recently to Buddy the Bartender, so that was pretty interesting. But yeah, what I really want to say about this is just the fact of the matter is everyone has their own crazy gaming stories, and I really want to be able to share them with the world, and I really want you guys to check this stuff out, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here right now. Even though I have 3 fans already, even though I just pushed 700 subscribers for some weird reason, thank you guys for that. It's the only reason I'm doing this, is just kind of say thank you for all the people who sub to my channel and check out my work personally. You guys go out of your way to watch my content. You can watch some guy talk about drama and then watch a prank show where a guy pays people to pretend to be surprised, but you guys are watching me right now. It means so much to me. So, thank you so much. So I just want to say in closing, get ready for this playlist, because I'm going fully in 100%. Thank you for watching, stay tuned, and stay frosty, and thanks for watching guys. It means the world. Stay tuned.